Love it or loathe it, Montreal's Olympic Stadium is the most recognizable landmark in the city. Designed for the 1976 Olympics by French architect Roger Talibert, the building has been mired in controversy since it was first conceived on blueprints. 50 years later, the building that came to be known as the Big O is still controversial and costly. So, is the Big O really worth saving? It may be iconic, but the building is complicated. The structure wasn't finished in time for the Olympics. The tower was only completed 11 years later in 1987. And the retractable roof that Talibert designed never really worked as planned. In 1989, the roof ripped and forced an evacuation during a tractor pull event. 2 years later, in 1991, another hole in the roof. It only opened and closed a total of 88 times before managers just gave up and decided to keep it closed permanently. Then in 1999, only 9 months after a new fixed roof was installed, ice and snow tumbled down on people preparing an auto show, injuring 5. Since then, the roof has held, sort of. If there's too much snow or ice in the forecast, events have to be canceled due to concerns that it could open up again. Since snow and ice is pretty common here in Montreal, a permanent fix is needed. And in 2017, Quebecers thought that they got that permanent fix when the Couillard government approved a $250 million plan to replace the roof permanently. But construction never started. And now the Olympic Park managers say that the job is much bigger and more expensive.
This thing is an absolute money trap. And so it should be demolished. And any attempts to prolong its life is probably more for politics now than it is for economics.
The cost to take down the Big O isn't free. In 2017, demolition was estimated at between $500 to $700 million. With inflation, that comes to nearly $900 million in 2023. The original price tag to build the stadium, it was paid off in 2006 at a total estimated cost of $1.5 billion to taxpayers. Yearly maintenance of the failing roof is estimated at around $600,000 to $700,000 per year. And the province spends around $32 million per year to maintain and run the entire facility.
Pour moi, là, qui est un gars qui vient du monde du tourisme, là, il y a plein de Français, entre autres, là, quand ils viennent à Montréal, ils veulent voir le stade. Et ça prend un toit. Et on est en train de regarder différents scénarios. Oui, ça va coûter cher, mais je pense que c'est important.
It's one of the few buildings or sites in Montreal that has acquired an international reputation, so we're doing it for ourselves.
It's also more than just a stadium now. Desjardins Bank has moved its headquarters into the tower, and the recently renovated National Sports Institute is housed here as well. It appears taxpayers are going to be stuck with whatever the bill is to modernize this landmark. Some people see that as throwing good money after bad, while others see it as a worthwhile investment. One thing is certain, however, Montrealers and their world-famous stadium have a complicated relationship.